You already know, Ready Set Radio, bootlegkev.com, Hot 975. We got my dude PILL.
Okay then, what's happening?
Go and get your roll on, son.
You better believe that.
Been a long time coming, man. I talked to you on the phone before, you know what I'm saying? I've been a big supporter of music for a long time. It's nice to finally have you here in studio, man.
Man, I'm very appreciative, Kev, man. You know, we've been rocking like cut out stocking, man. Since day one, you've been down with the movement, and I'm very appreciative of it.
Yes, sir, and I see you got the new Maybach music chain, you know.
Oh, yeah, this whole thing.
Now, was that just a gift? Like, hey, you're signed, take the chain.
You know how I go. It's rap music.
It looks very heavy, fam.
Yeah, it is, man. I gotta start doing some neck ups.
Someone tried to pull something on you, could use that as a weapon if you had to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of sharp, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, you were very passionate to do with your music, you know what I'm saying? I always kind of compare you to, like, you know, you're like, you have the social message in your music, but you know you got the trap
right.
It's like a perfect blend of Atlanta,
right?
And you know, you just signed to Rick Ross's label, Maybach Music Group.
Maybach.
Yes, sir. You feel like any pressure to change up anything you're doing, or?
Nah, man. I continue to do me at all times. It's like I wouldn't be in the position I'm in if I didn't do me.
Right.
You feel me? So
that's,
it's like,
yeah, exactly.
That's all I know how to do. Like, I don't really know how to do anything else but PILL. You feel me? So I remain true to myself and my creative art. And I make sure that I have my expression the way it's supposed to be.
Most definitely.
And make sure I clarify all situations that I've been in throughout life, because my music is testimonial. You feel me? So, and you know, you got your different records that you do, but I just try to make sure I stamp Peel on those records.
Right.
Because I'm very versatile, and a lot of artists can't really delve deep and do what the things that I do. And they really don't have the credibility to be able to speak on it anyway. Right.
And
then when I can be on a lighter side or a more comedic side,
they'll hop on Pretty Go Rock. You know?
Exactly. But still put a trap on Pretty Go Rock.
Yeah. Put it down on Pretty Go Rock. Yeah. And of course, being on Maybach Music Group, I have to tell you, man, you need to start trademarking OK then, bro, because you about to blow up. Like, on
it's already done.
Okay, good.
Shout out to my patent attorney. For those who think they can bite off a PILL and not get some paperwork.
Okay, then go and get your roll on.
Yeah,
you gotta get that one done.
Oh, that man.
Shout out to my gang.
Shout out to my patent attorney for everything you just said, man. Like,
what about stuff? I don't know if you can. Is that
stuff is possible? And also the addresses, with me putting a number in beside everything. The addresses. That's also being all that is done too.
That's
so like, up. So if you've bit off a term from PILL and thinking I'm a dumb NIGG, you know, you'll be hearing the word from my patent attorney.
That's what it is.
And she's a beast, $700 an hour.
Now, of course, the new deal with Rick Ross. How did that first, like, he hit you up? How did that first meeting go?
Me and Ross, you know, we chopped it up. We, you know, he been the homie for a little second, so, you know, kind of start talking, and you know, we start working, and you know, the rest is history. And
the first project up, you know, is the Self-Made. That's a compilation.
Right,
so that's the next time we're gonna hear some new Pill then.
Yeah, and you know, I also have new music dropping periodically anyway, and then I'm working on a Diagnosis as well. But like Self-Made, that's the Maybach Music Group. You know what I mean? It's going down. Shout out to Meek Millie. You know what I mean? My dude. Shout out to Wale, shout out to Torch, the whole Triple C, shout out to Rose. Everybody, man, you know, just the whole crew, man. Like,
what about that super group, man? Big Boy, Killer Mike, PILL.
That's epicness rolled inside of awesomeness.
You ain't lying.
Add a hashtag and winning.
Duh. That's some Charlie Sheen shit for real right there.
Add that to it. You feel me? It's like, I just try to make sure that I remain relevant and make sure that I remain in that box, not just in a box period, just in that box when they put greatness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody. I'm not trying to say that I'm greater than anybody. All I'm saying is I want to be great, so I'm going to work towards it. And I want to surround myself by other great MCs so I can
Big Boy, Killer Mike, perfect.
Exactly.
You've been rolling with Mike for a minute, though.
Yeah, I've been rolling with Mike for a second since I was a teenager. Like, I don't know if guys think I'm a new cat, but I was with killing like Outkast and them when I was in high school. You feel
Gangsta
me?
Pill.
Gangsta Pill.
Gangsta
You
Pill.
know about it. You know the history.
Yes,
you
sir.
Feel me? So
that's what's up. So when can we expect that project? I mean, I heard that. I thought it was just one of them rumors, you know.
Right.
You always hear about super groups, people dropping albums together, then it never happens.
Right. It's definitely in the works.
It's gotta even if it's like a little EP, like
We got joints already recorded. Like I was just in the studio with them. Like what? A couple days before I came out here. So we working at all times, man. It's just like, see, with me, it's like I'm stressed out a lot. You feel me? So I'm stretched here. I got the.
You're always in the studio, man.
I'm always in the studio.
You live there,
Contrary to people's belief, I have a whole lot of records, and I have a whole lot of written records as well. And like that's why I'm able to venture out to different outlets, and like with Mark Ronson and being on his album and going to London and doing all this stuff. And I'm only one man, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm probably the hardest working dude in show business, man. Like I know every time I'm like up late playing 2K11, I look on Twitter, I'm like, damn, this fool Pill's still awake right now in the studio. Still up in the and like even if I'm not recording, I'm laying down concepts, I'm doing hooks, I'm doing this, and a lot of times if I'm not in the studio, practice makes perfect, dog. Exactly. Like, if I'm not in the studio, I have a studio on my phone. Oh wow! So don't get your roll on. I recorded the hook on my phone. Word? Yeah. Then I went to Tree Sound Studio. Shout out to Molly and Groove. You know what I mean? Tree Fam all day. That's my home. And I went in there. Me and Blizzy laid it down. I had the concept already on my phone, already done. So I went in and knocked that out. Boom. Pretty Girl Rock joint. Did it on the phone. Like a lot of stuff. Like if I'm not at the studio, I got the, you know what I mean, the studio app. I didn't even know you could do that on the phone. That's amazing. Yeah, I got the studio app. So I mock it up on the phone and I go to the studio and put the real thing down. You feel me? Now, you're rolling with, you know, you're close with Big Boy. Andre 3000 co-signed you. Right. Where is he? Nobody knows. He was on the Kesha song. I was excited about that. Andre is like, he's that real, like, sleeping giant. You know, he's somewhere right now, like making like a classic. In his head right now. Dre is always working, man. Like he's around. He's always around. Yeah. But he just don't want people to know he's around. Like Dave Chappelle, kind of. I mean, he's definitely a genius. You know definitely. I mean? So like he can't really be. And I saw on Twitter last night you was in the studio with Drake. How was that, man? Are you guys gonna hop on anything together on the Self-Made, or you get to vibe with him at all? Yeah, we vibe. We vibe. You tell him to cut his damn hair. Dude's hair is off the chain right now. Yeah, man. Shout out to Drizzy, man. He needs to get lined up. Shout out to Drizzy and the whole Young Money, Cash Money, the YMCA family. You feel me? Like we was in that vibing though, man. Like dude's a cool dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we went through some records and stuff. You know. Diagnosis. You say you're working on it. Mm-hmm. How much of it did you have done, and now you got to deal with Rick Ross? I knocked that out already. I've been knocked the diagnosis. Well, that's what I thought. I thought that it was pretty much done. But because of the new movement, you gotta switch it up a little bit. Yeah. So I'm like, man, Ross gotta be on it. Of course, he gotta be on it. Yeah, gotta put Roselle on it. And shout out to Rick Ross too, because he's got a lot of haters. Like a lot of people online hate on him. Yeah, that's what anybody but like. You can't front on that dude as an MC, he's man. A spitter, man. Like, dude he's ill. He's nice. He is ill. Me? Have you learned anything like rolling with him in the last couple months? Anything that you could like apply to either the business side or just the music side? I mean, he's a hard worker. You know what I mean? And hard work pays off, and that attributes to his success. So that rubs off. That's what it is. So when you're around that type of stuff, it automatically motivates you. Yes. You feel me? So I learned just that in general, hard work pays off. That's what's up, my dude. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out, man. You in Vegas, you could be playing blackjack right now or something. Losing another $100 on the crap table. Again. Back to back, man. I appreciate you, Bootleg, man. Like Bootleg Kev been holding me down, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It's the homie. Like, that's why you see that Martyr Tokens pop up out of nowhere. Martyr Tokens. Thank you for Martyr Tokens. Thank you. Exclusively, like BootlegKev.com exclusive, baby. Exclusively to Bootleg Kev. I do that, and that's one of my most lyrical and most introspective records. And everybody always tell me Martyr Tokens is my shit. Martyr Tokens, man. How you just? And I had to Google what is a Martyr Token. Yeah. Atlanta bus system. Exactly. Yeah. You feel me? So it was just like basically a view into that whole Atlanta street life and the things I've exhibited, and just like from the storytelling standpoint, and just like to educate people on Atlanta lifestyle. Now, next up, you gonna drop a mixtape again anytime soon? I know you got so much material. I got too much material. But you don't want to do it unless it's, you know what I'm saying? It got to be the right timing, man. It's got to be all about timing. Everything, man. It's like a lot of people slip up with timing. So let's say the next year, what can we expect the next year? You can expect a bunch of dope music from PIWL. Album.
Maybe. We'll see.
It just depends on how I'm feeling. Cause like the green lights are already right there, like green.
Yeah.
So it's like
you said, it's all about the timing.
It's all about the timing, man. Like when they ready, when the fans say that they want to hear a Pill album, that's when I'm gonna give it to them, because you got to cater to them. Because without fans, you wouldn't be nobody. Like when they say they want to hear it, that's when I let them hear it.
That's what it is, my dude. I appreciate the time, man. Thank you again.
No problem, Kev. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Show. You want to stop the? You know how to do that shit, right? You can do it over here.